Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So this is a makeup look I created for you guys, and I am using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. It is very easy to recreate, so if you're interested in how I got this look, then just please keep on watching. So starting off with my skin prep, I use my Evian facial spray and my Clinique moisturizer. And on my little friend that I have on my nose, I use the Murad acne spot treatment. And now I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime my eyelids. And now, starting off with the color Coconut Cream, I'm going to use that to set the base I just applied. And now taking this Morphe Fluffy Crease Brush, I'm going to be dipping into the color Peanut Butter, and I'm going to be applying that right onto the crease. And for the second crease color, I'm going to be taking the color Mousse with the same Morphe MB23 fluffy brush I was using, and I'm going to be applying this shade a little bit lower than I did the peanut butter color. And now I'm just going to be switching off my brush to the Morphe M441 brush, which is just a little bit smaller, and I picked up the color Truffled, and same thing, just work that in my lower crease back and forth. And with that same blending brush, I'm going to be picking up the black color from the palette, which is called Licorice. And I'm going to be applying that in my outer corner and then working it inwards. But with black eyeshadow, you always want to make sure you be careful because it can get messy very quickly. So you just want to gradually work your way and make it as intense as you want, little by little. And then just switching off the brush to the first blending brush I used, the MB23, and just making sure everything is nice and blended. And now for the lid color, I took Bonbon and Butter Pecan and mixed those two together and made sure to apply some MAC Fix Plus to my brush. And then once again, going back and forth and blending everything out. And now for eyeliner, I took my gel liner, the Wetnwild Fergie Little Black Dress Liner, and then going over that right now with the NYC Liquid Liner. And for foundation, I took my MAC Studio Fix Fluid with my damp beauty blender, and I like to apply it first with my fingers and then just blend it out with my damp beauty blender. And for concealer, I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Classic Ivory for the redness, and then I took Maybelline Age Rewind in the color Neutralizer to clean up the edge of my wing liner and to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more. And after that, with the same beauty blender, I took some Airspun loose face powder and I just pressed that into my skin until I saw no more powder left to set my under eyes. And then after, I just took a fluffy brush just in case if there was any excess powder. And now just setting my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder and then filling in my brows with my MAC Charcoal Brown Matte Eyeshadow. And taking my highlighter, the Mary-Lou Manizer by the Balm, and a little e.l.f. brush, I'm just applying that in my inner corners of my eyes to make them bright. And with the same peanut butter color I used on the crease, I'm going to be applying that to my lower lash line with this pencil brush by BH Cosmetics. And now with the angle brush, I'm taking the Licorice color, which is a black, and I'm just focusing that in my lower lash line, very close to the lashes. And now taking my NYC Skyrise mascara, and I'm just going to be applying that to my lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to be taking the 615s by Salon Perfect, and I'm just going to be applying that to the center, and then with my tweezers tucking in the outer and the inner corners. And moving back to my face, I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm just going to be applying that to the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and my jawline, and a little bit on my nose. And now to bronze some more, I'm going to take my Milani 05 bronzer and the Betty Lou Manizer by the Balm. And I'm just going to be applying those to the same areas like the Hoola. And now with my Airspun loose face powder, I'm just going to be baking underneath my cheekbones and on the sides of my nose. And I'm just going to let that sit for a couple minutes and then just wipe it all off. And now moving on to blush, I'm taking Milani's Luminoso and I'm just going to be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. And now for highlight, I'm taking the Mary-Lou Manizer by the Balm Cosmetics. And now I'm just going to be setting my brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, just to make sure they stay in place all day. And now with the City Color Cosmetics flat top brush, I'm going to be dusting off all that powder I had sitting on my face. And then take my MAC Fix Plus and spray my face. And the lipstick color I didn't show, but it's the NYX Natural Lip Liner. And that is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.